Heat-seeking warhead. We've been hit. Sensing Coriolis deviation across orbital ring. Reading shift to west by northwest, magnitude, 2.
Correcting tower balance. Releasing anchor bolt 127 through 214.
Echelon siren losses now exceed 60%.
Director, the Beanstalk cannot hold. The Saviorite rebels are very close to capturing it.
We have no choice. Initialize ion. Prepare the conduit.
Roger.
Director, the conduit's authorization has failed.
How come?
We're locked out by Professor Klaus. We can't secure access from our side.
What did you say?
Trinity processes sync rate at 96%. That should be good enough. Let's begin the experiment.
Professor, no! The results have not been confirmed! It's too dangerous!
Ridiculous. It's perfectly safe. We are about to bear witness to the birth of a universe! Once, only a god could perform such a miracle. But today, mankind moves one step closer to the divine.
Are you serious? Do you even fully understand that thing?
What's the alternative? Do you want to just surrender this place to them? The conduit is a gift from some divine entity. It is a gateway. A gateway that will take us to an entirely new world.
You're delusional. Divine entity? The conduit is nothing more than a meta-universe manifold.
Galea, we humans are fools. We've ravaged the planet. We are on the verge of burning even the skies above. But the conduit could transform us into something so much more. Galea, this is the birth of a brand new universe.
Stop, Klaus!
Fools, indeed. The time has come.
Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. I want you to know that I love basically every single thing about that, and it was the most hype moment of this entire adventure for me. But I cannot aptly talk about it here. We require additional context to talk about it in full. So another day we shall. One final secret of all rest for you in the form of this chest containing lots and lots of extra goodies. Here we are. It's time to go up to the top of the world tree. Magic is just technology we don't understand yet.
It stopped moving.
Perhaps we've arrived at the end point.
If we go outside, we find out.
Good point. Let's have a look.
Look up.
The stars, they're close enough to touch.
The other view is quite something too. Look at the cloud sea all the way down there.
So this is the top of the World Tree. Ah, that sound.
Huh? What is that?
It's Elysium.
Elysium.
This way, let's check it out.
It's been a while, Father.
Logos.
Is that my real name? What's it mean? Logos.
It has no meaning. All it represents is the ego of those who named you.
How many years has it been?
I forget. It has been far too long.
You know why I'm here, don't you?
I know it all. All that you experience is passed on to me here.
Then, let's get straight to the point. Huh?
No need to rush, my child. I'm fading. I'll be gone soon enough.
Is that right? Then I'll take it all.
Do as you wish. If you believe that is your role.
Is that choice really mine? Answer me. This is what I came to hear.
It is a choice you made together.
Good answer. Thanks for creating me.
Ah. And here comes the other answer.
How remarkable. That view down below is the world where we live, isn't it?
So it would appear. I had no idea it was possible for humans to reach these kind of heights.
And this world tree's been around since forever too. I'm not sure I can keep up with what they're finding out here.
Hey, Prince, look! Over down there!
What is it? You see something?
Look, right over there! It's Genbu! That's gotta be Genbu!
Seriously? Wow, you're right! That does look like Tantal.
What are you talking about? Of course we can't see Tantal from all the way up here.
We totally can, though! Come over and take a look!
Frankly, I'm not interested.
Oh, come on! You're no fun!
We've come all the way to a crazy place like this. The least you can do is enjoy yourself a bit.
I'm in the wrong here. Might I remind you, we did not come here to have fun.
Everyone needs to let their hair down once in a while, Bridget.
Lady Morag,
Myself, I have already spotted the Leftherian archipelago.
What? Those tiny little islands?
Well, what do you know? Morag's really getting into this. Come on, Prince. We can't let her beat us.
No chance of that. Take a look over there.
Huh? I can't see anything.
Look real close. There's a tiny dot right there, see? I'm pretty sure that's Goldmouth, the Argentum HQ.
Goldmouth? Are you certain?
Where is this dot? I'm not seeing anything.
Yes, that must be Goldmouth. I'm sure of it.
You can see it, Lady Morag?
Bridget, we must find something new ourselves, else I fear we have lost.
When did this become a competition?
If that is Goldmouth, would that be the maelstrom next to it?
Well, I suppose it could be.
Oh, look down there, Bridget. The Nopon sailors on board the maelstrom are waving to us.
Morag, I think you might be pushing it a bit with that one.
I tell you no lie. I saw it with my own eyes.
Seriously? Lady Morag, I think you may just be seeing Tora's reflection in the window.
No, you're wrong. I'm certain it was the crew of the maelstrom.
Well, that was a bunch of fun.
Yeah, if I learned one thing today, it's that Morag hates to lose.
It's rare you ever get to see that side of Morag where she's so competitive that she actually turns into somewhat of a goofball and loses sight of things in front of her. It humanizes her, reminds you of who she really is.
I'm sure it's just a cloud or something. I don't see any sign of Tantal anywhere.
Not over there, over here!
Look right there!
It's so small, it's difficult to judge. Are you sure you're not imagining it?
No imagining going on here. That's Genbu, no doubt about it.
Is it though?
Bridget?
What is it, Lady Morag?
Well, it's just... I think I may have spotted Morardane down there. Do you think that's really it?
What?
Oh, hey, you found your place too.
Where do you mean?
Over there, next to that strangely shaped cloud.
I see the one you mean.
Doesn't that distinctive shape look just like Morardane?
I do believe you're right. Those wide plains look just the right shape. And those shapes flying around it must be Titan battleships.
I thought as much. Incredible how one can feel the majesty of Morardane from all the way up here.
Quite right, Lady Morag.
Hold on, you two. Take a closer look. I'm pretty sure that's the Leftherian Islands. Morardane doesn't have all that greenery, does it?
Ah.
Ouch. Mordane's got it rough enough, and you're just gonna let him have it like that, Zeke? Yeah, we're the first of our people in space and everything, and we've reached our ultimate goal where we need to go to save the world. But, no, I think I'll just bring up how much your country sucks. No. I'll say that your country sucks so bad that I can tell how bad it sucks from space.
Treasure acquired.
There's a surprising number of things left behind by this place's previous owners. So let's go and cover what we can while we take it in.
You're all mine.
As we heard, the World Tree is a space elevator that was known as the Beanstalk in its day. And according to the first landmark discovered, this space station was known as Rhadamanthus. This is a figure from Greek mythology. Their actual role is contradicted by multiple authors, but the consistency is that they're usually in some sort of power over Elysium. Come on, Pyra.
It sure is bright.
Yeah, it's right through here. I'm sure of it. We've almost reached Elysium. What is this place?
No.
Can this place really be Elysium? Where's the greenery? The water? Birdsong? There's nothing! Nothing here at all!
What a wretched sight. I have not seen anything like this in all my years on Allrest.
Pyra!
I don't understand. I don't get it. This is not how I remember.
That bell sound must be coming from somewhere. Is someone here?
Over there. Poppy detected one big thing, kind of like building, over that direction. Sound seemed like it come from there.
That building, eh? Then there's no point hanging around here.
Yeah. Only one way to find out. Let's go, Rex.
Alright. It might still be okay. Maybe it's just this bit that's destroyed. There's bound to be something over that way.
So this is Elysium. No use pondering it now. Let's keep moving. Is this Elysium? It kind of looks like Moritha to me. This place feel very lonely place. Can place like this really be Elysium? Marvelous technology used here, but not look hospitable for living, meh. Is this really Elysium? A place more barren than Mor Ardain. The mind reels. We've done well to make it this far. Who knew this is what was waiting? Every one of our group has their own opinions about Elysium. Personally, I knew Amalthus found it empty, so I felt like it wouldn't be what it seemed. But after actually seeing it and remembering back to Jin's words that humans will just turn it into another Moritha,
Treasure acquired.
They already have. Looks like there's no way through. I wonder what's past here. It's the highest point of all Allrest, but there's so much space. It's kinda unbelievable. No way past, it seems. Such a massive space. How did people get around it? Bunch of rubble? It no match for Poppy's power! No. Tora, take it back. Please pay no mind to Tora. Tora realize only thing we find behind rubble is more rubble. To make such a great gaping hole in the rock wall, incredible. The technology here gives one pause, but it was still no match for the power of time passing. The construction of this wall reminds me of the sturdy walls of Theoswar. But even beyond it, I'm sure nothing is waiting other than more rubble-strewn desolation. Same as here.
You're all mine.
Hey, Florin, what's the matter? Cheer up.
The land is choked with sand. Is this really Elysium? No flowers, no trees, no grass, just a barren plain of rocks and sand. Look, I bet that was a beautiful lake once. But there isn't even a drop of water left.
Can't imagine they get much rain here.
Water is essential for life. But there isn't any here. This place is completely barren. Some places have a drought now and again, but they still have a little hope. This place, it's just dead.
It's jolly sad to see the land so desolate.
That's so sad. When nature is destroyed, life and everything else is destroyed with it. Don't people feel any shame when they see places like this? All life comes from nature. All beings should live in harmony with it. Why don't people treat it with the respect it deserves? Why do they let it fall into this state? All life is precious, something to be cherished.
Yup, you hit the nail on the head. Nobody gets it.
I'm a blade, so I wasn't born from nature. Mortals are part of nature, and I envy them for that. But it angers me to see them show no regard for it. There are good humans out there, of course, like you. But mostly, I just don't understand them.
Don't worry about it. Maybe in time, mutual understanding and harmony will blossom. Wow, that's deep. I better write it down.
Yeah, you're right. I actually feel like you understand me pretty well already. That's why I feel like I can keep going, even in the face of sadness. Thank you for everything.
I wonder if there's some way to bring back the old greenery.
No roots can take hold in sand like this, and nothing is going to grow without water. Wait! Maybe something can grow. Well, you know life is a powerful thing. It may be too dry for seeds here, but...
We could get some seedlings from somewhere else and plant them here?
Yes! At first, they probably won't last very long. But as plants die, their remains fertilize the soil. They'll be giving their goodness back to the next generations. It'll take a while, but do it enough times, and eventually, this dead land can be restored to life.
Hey, there we go. Back to your old self.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring back the vegetation. My catching's getting better.
That was my #1 wish. There were so many elements I had no direct control over because I couldn't know when random blades would show up and when we'd be able to get lots of core crystals. I wanted Florin to be gotten up to level 5 before we got up here so that we could view that upon getting here. Florin being a random blade, it's a scene that I think adds a lot to the moment that a lot of people missed out on. Florin's a remote blade that's pretty seldomly seen regardless of your save file, so for that alone, I consider myself very lucky, in addition to all the other things that have happened on our journey to get here. This looks like a water tower. Maybe this place used to be covered in trees and flowers like Gormont. This is a water tower, right? What's one of those doing here? Tora's seen tower like this in Gormont. Was Elysium like Gormont long time ago? I suppose the people of Elysium stored their water supply in towers, just like we do ourselves. Perhaps our societies were not as different as they might seem. If it was an Allrest, I'd say this was restoring water. But who knows what the people living here might have stored in it.
This place looks like it was once a city, and quite an old one at that.
It's actually a lot like the stuff we saw in Moritha.
Way more dusty, though. Maybe because it's so dry up here.
Huh?
It seems to have been a child's vehicle.
Right. So that means people lived here once.
It must have been a grand old city. It stretches further than the eye can see. You could fit the entire population of Allrest into this place, and with room to spare.
You could. Is this where the people who lived in Elysium would come to play? I don't really get how to use any of these. How do you use these things? Are they like training equipment or something? Meh. What this place for? Training ground for drivers, maybe? Was this some kind of park, perhaps? I've never seen anything like these structures in the records of Allrest. I guess this is like a park. But everything here's super sturdy. Not made out of wood, that's for sure. It's never explicitly stated what Elysium's original purpose was. But reading between the lines with everything that we've seen, it's a habitat in space. Likely, this was some kind of military base for the scientists and military personnel that we saw living here long ago. Similar to how you have families that grow up on military bases that have all the amenities of home, just in space, because the families would have to come with them living abroad. Now, with there being so much to unpack, there's another story that I want to give focus to. A lot of people like to talk about how messed up Hayes and Mithra's stories are, but there's another one that I think doesn't get enough attention in just how screwed up it is. Pyra was created by Mithra because she was tired of living, but knew that the Aegis's power would be needed again one day. Pyra had the same power that caused Mithra to become suicidal, forced on her from birth, while inheriting all of Mithra's memories. Given less power than Mithra had when Mithra herself failed to kill Malos. As far as she knew, she was going to be forced into cleaning up this problem with less power than Mithra because Mithra was afraid of her power existing. And she tells Rex that by coming to Elysium, he can save the world, the thing he wants more than anything else. When in reality, she just needed a driver to wake her up and take her to Elysium so she could ask the architect to let her die. She wasn't doing this out of the kindness of her heart. Jin even says he's saving Rex from getting involved with her at the start, and I remind you, Jin sees himself as the good guy. Pyra is more than a pretty face and a cute personality. She is the epitome of someone who got screwed.
Is that it? The bells have stopped.
A signal we should enter, perhaps?
We probably should.
Welcome home, my children.
Who's there?
Father?
What? You don't mean...
The architect is here, but where?
I am always here. Come to me.
Please look! Over there is staircase.
It seems to lead to a lower level.
Guess we have to.